Backdrop is where the fate of Yemen will be decided. Houthi rebels and the Yemeni government came together for a fifth day of talks on Monday. But despite the gravity of the situation in Yemen, there is hope that this is the turning point.
This is an opportunity which is rare. As I say, it's been 2.5 years. And that time is now finished, and I hope we're on the beginning of a new journey.
Agreeing to keep talking and to a large-scale prisoner swap shows willingness on both sides to try to make things work. But the real difficulty will be the issue of the port town of Hodeidah. It's the country's lifeline for food and aid, but is controlled by Houthi rebels and surrounded by government forces. Not enough supplies get through to the rest of the country. 14 million people face starvation. The UN has suggested both sides leave Hodeidah and instead the town and its port would be run by a joint committee overseen by the UN. Another issue is Yemen's third largest city, Daiz, which has seen the worst of the fighting. The UN is calling for a ceasefire and the reopening of the city's airport.
I'm hopeful that we can reach agreements on the de-escalation to reduce the fighting in both places. I'm hoping that we can. We're not there yet.
In response to the threat of famine, the UN launched an appeal on Monday for an aid programme of $4 billion. But actually getting that aid to the people who need it will be down to talks like these in the coming months.
OK, let's take a look now at some other news in brief.